So if you've just arrived in Bangkok Suvarnabhumi Airport after a long flight and wondering how do I get in the city, where do I get a SIM card for data, and how do the cash points work? Well, let me take you through all those options in this quick guide. After clearing immigration, just head straight downstairs. You can get all your SIM cards and stuff there, so you can just avoid all the crowds and just give yourself a little bit of space. You can get a taxi into the centre, so I'll take you through that. Don't worry, you won't get scammed. I've got a nice easy system here. So once you've come outside, guys, just turn right or left and look for the public taxi service. This is where you'll stand in a line. Not too busy today, but you'll stand in a line, get to the ticket machine, and press your button for your lane number and taxi driver. So you've got regular taxi, large taxi, and then if you're just going a short distance, just pick your lane. So there's always someone there to help if you need it. But this is so for taxi SUV, just press the get the ticket in the middle, and it'll print your receipt out here, guys, and that'll have your ticket number, your lane number, and your driver's face, and then just stand and wait. Once you've come outside and you've stood in the queue and you've got your ticket number for the taxi, you'll have all these taxi lanes, and on the ticket you will have the lane number and the driver name and also a picture of the driver, and then above is the lane number. You can see that. So you've got the lane number here. Just go to that taxi driver with your ticket, show them your ticket and where you're going, and it's as simple as that, guys. In you get, off you go. Just ask them to use the meter, and also as a side note, be aware that if you do go through a toll road, they will expect you to pay, so just make sure you've got some small change on you. Taxis are generally cash only anyway, so just have some cash ready. There's ATMs inside. Don't worry about getting scammed. It's not going to happen. Taxis should always be on a meter or agree the price before. You shouldn't be paying any more than 500-600 baht to get into the city should they not use the meter. And as always, there's the public taxi service centre information, so if you need any more information or you get a bit lost, then just come and speak to these guys. So plenty of ATMs absolutely everywhere in the airport, guys. All ATMs in Thailand do have a 220 baht charge for foreign currency, plus obviously anything that your bank charges you, plus the conversion rate. So if you're getting out a lot of money, it's definitely worth getting it out of the ATM rather than the currency exchange, just because the percentage is less. So if you're getting a lot of money out, you're going to be paying less on an ATM machine than you are if you're using a currency exchange. If you're looking for a cheaper way into the city and you're feeling a little bit more adventurous, then you can head down to the basement level, which is where the airport link is to the city, and that connects to the metro system and also to the SkyTrain, aka the BTS. Just head down to the basement level. So you've got level 2, which is arrivals, level 1, which is the ground floor for taxis. Basement level is train into the city, which is a lot cheaper. Really easy to navigate if you've done underground systems before around the rest of the world. Pretty much exactly the same, and it's cheaper than getting a taxi. But if you're a bit knackered after a long flight, then I can imagine that you probably just want to get a taxi, but this is definitely the easiest way and cheapest way to get into the city. So just head down the escalators to the basement level. There's everything down here. There's ATMs. It's a bit quieter as well, so you can gather yourself a little bit if you've had a long flight. If you forgot to get a SIM card or it was a bit busy upstairs, you can do that down here as well as get yourself a coffee, some food for the road, or there's a 7-Eleven as well. So yeah, if you're looking to get a tourist SIM card, guys, you've got AIS or True, both pretty much exactly the same, to be honest with you. Probably about the same price and the same amount of data. It's all 5G unlimited for a tourist SIM card. So as you come down on the left-hand side, you'll see all the ticket machines. And there's a little information centre just there as well. You can speak to somebody in person if you're a little bit unsure of where you're going. There's 7 stops for the airport rail link, so just make sure you've had a look at the map beforehand for the BTS or the metro. Metro is underground, BTS is the SkyTrain, which runs over the city. So just make sure you've had a look at where you need to get to and come down and get the appropriate ticket. So you're going to come to this machine, guys. There's a little change language button at the top there. So you want to pick which of the stops that you want. So as I say, just make sure that you've had a look at the connecting stations for the metro system and for the BTS SkyTrain, and just pick where you want to go. And then it'll tell you there how much you've got to pay. It takes notes or coins. It's going to give you a little token. So once you've got your little token, keep hold of that. So yeah, keep hold of the token. You'll need it to get out the other side. And then just head downstairs, head down on the escalator and to the train platform. Wait for the train. Perfect timing, the train has just arrived. Just wait for everyone to get off. You won't want to get on straight away. You have to wait for the guard to do a security check. And they do this every time. Not at every station, just at the airport. So just be aware. And then once you get the all clear, you can get on the train and head into the city. Head downstairs to the basement, get your ticket, get on the train, head into the city.